This is reading time at the English Club summer vacation.
Storytelling time, June 20th.
This is storytelling time.
The book we're going to read today is called How Much is a Million by David M. Schwartz, illustrated by Stephen Kellogg. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. 1 million. How much is a million? Marvelosissimo the magician. How much is a million? By David M. Schwartz. Pictures by Stephen Kellogg. If 1 million kids climbed onto one another's shoulders, 1 million, they would be taller than the tallest building, higher than the highest mountain, and farther up than where airplanes fly. If you wanted to count from 1 to 1 million, it would take you about 23 days. If you wanted to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23 days. 20. Almost a month. If a goldfish bowl, a bowl for goldfish, were big enough for 1 million goldfish, 1 million goldfish, it would be large enough to hold a whale. A whale. 1 million goldfish. Presto! 100 stars. If this book had a million tiny stars, they would fill 70 pages. 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pages. Let's see. We're going to be here 22 days. 70 pages. More pages. Whoa. There you have 100 stars. We saw 100 stars. If we take this 7-page journey 10 times, we will pass 1 million stars. This times 10. Let's do it later. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. No, let's not do it. How big is a billion? A billion.
It's more bigger than a million.
Wow, it's bigger than a million. If 1 billion kids made a human tower, 1 billion kids, one on top of the other,
They will go to the
they would stand up past the moon, farther than the moon. If you sat down to count from 1 to 1 billion, you would be counting for 95 years. 95 years. Huh. Look, he died. You're so old counting. If you found a goldfish bowl large enough to hold 1 billion goldfish, it would have to be as big as a stadium. As a stadium. If this book had 1 billion tiny stars, 1 billion tiny stars, its pages spread side by side by side,
by side by side,
would stretch almost 10 miles. That's like 20 kilometers. It's incredible. 20 kilometers. How tremendous is a trillion? Million, billion, trillion, 1,000 times. If a trillion kids stood on top of each other, they would reach way, way, way beyond the moon. Way beyond the moon.
Of a trillion.
And beyond Mars and Jupiter too. And almost as far as Saturn. Almost as far as Saturn. Really, really far. Aliens. If you wanted to count from 1 to 1 trillion, it would take you almost 200,000 years. 200,000 years. If you put a trillion goldfish in a goldfish bowl, a trillion goldfish bowl, it would have to be as big as a city harbor. If you put a trillion tiny stars on a gigantic roll of paper, it would stretch out all the way from New York to New Zealand. From New York to New Zealand, close to Australia. That would be huge, eh? The end.
Excellent. Woo!